My name is Jeff Creamer, and I'm a veterinarian. I grew up on a farm, and so having the opportunity to spend time around animals by growing up on a farm was a great experience, and I had a lot of opportunities to see interactions with pets and animals. When I was in ninth grade, I started volunteering with a veterinarian, mainly cleaning cages and cleaning up around the practice, but it gave me a lot of insight and the ability to see what they did every day. So my goal every day and what I do is to make your pet healthy. Sometimes that's keeping it healthy through things like vaccines, which prevent them from getting different sicknesses and illnesses. Sometimes it's seeing your pet when they are sick and giving them medicine to make them well. I never know what's going to walk in the front door every day. There's just always something different, something new, something that's challenging, something that really makes me use my brain. I may be seeing a cute little kitten for its first set of vaccines one moment, and 20 minutes later, there may be a dog that is trying to have puppies, and then 30 minutes later, there may be a trauma case that comes in. And then you may be going back to vaccinate another puppy, and and everything in between. It's just a huge variety of cases, and that's almost every day. Expose yourself as much as possible. It's not all playing with puppies and kittens. There's a lot more that's involved, and some of that's not as fun as it may appear in the movies. So basically, expose yourself as much as possible. Immerse yourself in science. It's no different than any other medical field. A lot of what we do has a basis that is still surrounded by basic biology and chemistry principles. And so if you're starting out, those are things that you really need to be involved in and interested in. You're presented with a finite number of symptoms, and you have to put those together to come up with a diagnosis. And many times that's very challenging. Communication skills is another huge part of my job because then you have to take your ideas, your thoughts, and you have to convey those to the parent or the owner of that pet. Come up with a formulation of how I plan to approach this and how we're going to treat it and how we can mutually work together to make the pet better. Going back to when I was very young and seeing animals on the farm that we didn't have the opportunity to help to the degree that we would like, but also as I progressed and got to spend more time with veterinarians and spend more time in practices, seeing the successes that they had and the abilities that they had to help others, that was a great moment to me and just really inspired the idea that this is what I wanted to do.